Victoria, an engineering student knowing the most in education. Today, we are at the first gate of philosophy of education, progressivism. Progressivism. What do you understand it simply according to the name? It means that believing in the students that they will progress by themselves. So why is that? How is the idea being built? Let's see from 4 parts. View of education, view of purpose, idea of curriculum, idea of teaching. For the view of education, I have summarized 3 sentences. Education is life, education is growth, and education is the experience reconstruction. For the first one, the complete version is education is life, not the preparation for life. What is the meaning of preparation for life? How do you understand it? Okay, now go back to your school life. Let me tell you, you're a student, you're supposed to study hard, get into a good school, find a good job, you're gonna have more options and become successful in life. All these words seem familiar. I don't know how many of you have heard it before, or just say it on your classes. But Dewey said, no, I don't agree. These kinds of words, these kinds of skill training are the preparation for life, are for the future. But for progressivism, education exists only at the present, only for the present, not to prepare for the future life. Every problem comes from the current situation that children met. Just like after the rain, the earthworms, snails have cried out, which are recognized by our students. So out of curiosity, we carry out the observation of their favorite creatures and share their findings and analysis in biology class. Our education will not be disconnected from the students' current life, and they will not feel that it is useless to learn this. In a progressivist view, education comes entirely from the present and only for the existing problems. The second one is, education is growth. It means that education should focus on growth, on learning itself, not for some certain other goals. Just like the concept, lifelong learning. Because life is the continuation of self-renewal, whose essence is progress, is growth. So education as life should devote to progress and growth. The third one, education is experience reconstruction. It's one of the most central points, changing experiences after experiencing. Just like playing with the fire and accidentally hurt yourself. The painful sensation will give you the experience not to do this kind of things again. Experiences cannot be replaced by rational quotes. For example, a child is having a tantrum. Someone just says, don't get angry, calm, take a deep breath, calm down first, and then say sorry. It is a seemingly perfect response. Yeah, seemingly. So what's wrong with it? Do you think children know what deep breathing means? Calm down? Many people even don't know how to deal with their negative emotions during their lifetime. So, do they, children, really understand how to deal with an emotionally unstable situation, even we ask them to stop crying? A better teaching method would be the embodied teaching. We don't say the requirement directly, but instead we say, okay darling, let's smell the flowers and then blow out candles. The action of smelling the flowers and blowing out the candles are exactly the action of deep breathing, so that the children can understand and experience with their physical actions. Progressivism believes that experiencing before reasoning makes the reasoning more acceptable. There's a saying from Rousseau: expecting children who have not reached the age of reasoning to bury themselves in the abstract theory is unhelpful. So the question comes, where does abstraction come from? We all know that if we're teaching elementary school students, we should use simpler, more concrete, and more vivid expressions. But for higher grade students, the expressions will be relatively abstract. Why? Because they have already had some specific practical experiences. So whether academically or daily, experiences are vital resources to learn. The school is the predecessor of society. From some perspectives, it is a place for a student to try and make mistakes, learn from mistakes. Because mistakes are the most direct growth that students can get. And the mistakes in school usually cost the least. But what's happening now? We move too fast towards success and don't have any time for mistakes. Just like, as soon as the alarm goes off, every student has to be on the same platform. Either by pushing or dragging, there's no chance for them to make mistakes, to reconstruct their experience. Apart from getting the achievement on job resumes, they need to participate, to observe, to write, to discuss, even argue, to have the possibility to find something out of the textbooks and exams, to build a knowledge with their curiosity. Without experience, the grade marks on an exam paper is more likely to be a performance art called learning. But the process that they fully engage and find out what they can understand, this is their true learning. Okay, for now, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll look at the other 3 aspects. If you like it, please subscribe it. See you then. Bye bye.